What if, in another timeline of Jurassic World, the Scorpios Rex or E750 was never created? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're going to explore a timeline where Dr. Henry Wu never created E750. It's going to be much more interesting than you think and have a much bigger impact than you'd expect. So, if he didn't create E750, first of all, it wouldn't be in the cryogenic freezer. This would cause the campus to leave much sooner, and the island's environment won't be disturbed. However, the Indoraptor in Fallen Kingdom is a successor to the Scorpius Rex, since Scorpius Rex was a failed hybrid. So this means the events involving Indoraptor in Fallen Kingdom would shift dramatically and much more. So just keep that in mind. There could have been a different hybrid instead of the Indoraptor, but we can only speculate what that might have been. It might have impacted the creation of the Indominus Rex, as Scorpius Rex was Wu's first attempt. Without Scorpius Rex, the Indominus Rex could have been a failure because it was his second try making the hybrid, which turned out to be Indominus Rex. It would likely have kept fighting with its sibling and might have even been darker in color. If these two Indominus Rexes grew to maturity, the cage would have been no match for them. Two Indominus Rexes with unstable minds would be catastrophic, so it's safe to assume they would escape. Like a Scorpius Rex, the Indominus siblings wouldn't team up. Instead, they'd head for different areas of the island. In the final battle of Jurassic World, they might even fight each other. Rexy would join in the party, likely leading to the defeat of at least one hybrid. However, the remaining Indominus would prove too powerful. Keep in mind that Rexy would have already been injured, giving the Indominus Rex the upper hand. Blue would likely flee, and the Mosasaurus wouldn't have eaten the Indominus, and Rexy would have been defeated. Consequently, the island's environment wouldn't deteriorate much further. Interestingly, the Indominus Rex was simply trying to find its place in the food chain, so it might have eventually balanced out within the ecosystem. So the whole island wouldn't be destroyed. The evacuation of Jurassic World would still happen, but Fallen Kingdom would have to deal with a much more powerful creature, the Indominus, being immune to the strongest bullets designed to kill a T-Rex in one shot. Couldn't simply be killed. Tranquilizers might work though. Given that the Indominus was known to exist for years, the team would likely develop a specialized tranquilizer bullet. They might capture it and auction it off for far more money than the Indoraptor. However, if the Indoraptor escaped, the Indominus would likely do the same. Unlike the Indoraptor, the Indominus couldn't be defeated in the same way. If it escaped, it won't go to the top of the manor and jump into the glass. Instead, everyone in the Lockwood Manor would either flee or be eaten. The Indominus would then run into the woods, potentially breaking other dinosaurs' cages. Biosyn might capture Indominus and take it to their facility. Knowing it's at the top of the food chain, the Indominus wouldn't kill everything but maintain its dominance. Without Rexy, Biosyn would have to capture Buck and Doe. By the final battle in Dominion, the Indominus would face off against the Therizinosaurus and Giganotosaurus. The Therizinosaurus class wouldn't have much impact on the Indominus. Although injured, the Indominus would still win, defeating the Giganotosaurus and Therizinosaurus because the Indominus Rex is made out of the DNA of Therizinosaurus and Giganotosaurus, so it's much powerful. At first, I thought this change would only affect the campus, but as it turns out, it would have a far greater impact. If you enjoyed this video, drop a sub and a like. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.